webcam troubles. Yo, here we go, man. Mars Lighthouse. Am I gonna beat the game today? Is this the night? Nah. Nah, I don't think tonight's the night. Unless I go till 4 AM, I bet. If this is anything like lighting the second lighthouse in Golden Sun 1, the dungeon's gonna be really, really tough. And oh guys, look, it's a Firebird. It's not a Phoenix. The Phoenix was the red one. That purple one, that's a Firebird. I absolutely have to know what the Japanese translations of those two birds are now. Magma Rock had the Phoenix. In this place, the Mars Lighthouse has the Firebirds, which are kind of like a purplish color. So I'm curious, are they going to be, is it going to be Phoenixu and then Suzaku? Or is it going to be like, I don't know, like, I don't know where they're going to take that. I'm curious. Either way, let's heal old girl. She's looking a little hurt. Yo, it's a real shame when your Mars Lighthouse is covered in ice. Burst the ice down? No? The power of Blaze! My little baby Blaze. No, I can't even light a cigarette with that. Yeah, no, ever since, like, I did all that research into the name of Rock from Xenoblade 2, once I found out his real name was Suzaku, I can't help but, like, pay attention to these things and want to see them. It's like, obviously, like, Golden Sun. I don't know, like, I assume, like, my bet, I would put money down that the Phoenix's name in Japanese is Phoenix. That it'll just be Phoenixu. That's how a lot of RPGs do it. Yeah, there's Pound. That would be my assumption. But then there's this purple bird that's called just Firebird. I'm curious. Oh, it's a Mimic! It's a Mimic. We had to fight one eventually. You know, people were calling out all the Mimics when I was in Magma Rock, and we didn't come across a single one. Right? Or do I misremember? At the very least, I know no one guessed it correctly. What's the point of going down here? Can I do something with the ice? And that's a Doodlebug. This gigantic thing. Yeah, no, I really want to get back into studying Japanese now that I've been doing all this, like, Japanese research stuff. It's got my interest in there again. I've been practicing. You know, Time Hero saying, rest in peace my browser, it crashed. Oh no! Yo, Rip man, what browser do you use, if you don't mind saying? I'm going to guess Google Chrome, and then if that's not it, I'm gonna default to Firefox. I'm sure I gotta do something with this ice, I just don't know what it is. Well, no, this ice is the same as all the ice in the room. Who knows what I need to do? But then why did I use Pound on that thing there? All it gives me access to is a dead end. Yeah, it is Google Chrome? Okay. Yeah, no, I enjoy Google Chrome quite a bit. But like, oh man, there are some websites, dude. There's some websites that I'll go to and it's like, oh, you don't have an ad blocker on? Oh, you novice, you baby child. Let me show you the beauty of ads. And they're just all over the place. And yeah, it just crashes the browser. Because like, the browser can't take all of the ads, man. Some sites are just such garbage, dude. Like, I'll never feel bad about using an ad blocker or anyone that does. Like, I know there's like some YouTubers or whatever, and they're like, oh, you're not supporting my content because you're using ad blocker. And it's like, dude, people who use ad blocker is like not using it can break their computer. That's how bad ads are. It doesn't usually crash for you either? Yeah, Google Chrome doesn't crash for me very often, but like every now and then, like generally ads. Ads are the #1 way that like my stream will crash. Second to that are Flash applications. Like sometimes, like they'll just hang up, like Crunchyroll, for example. Sometimes when I'm watching things on Crunchyroll, it'll crash. It's rare, but it does happen. What am I supposed to do with this thing? Like, I want to turn it, but I don't think I have a turn psi energy. Can I just interact with it? No. What do I... move? I don't know. Whirlwind, that'll turn it, right? No. Cyclone, that's super turns. Also no. I don't know what to do. Wait, what ability is this? Oh yeah, Cloak. I haven't needed to use that in this game. Still got it though. Well, I guess I'll go upstairs. Something will reveal itself eventually. Certainly doesn't crash on your Chromebook. Yeah, it's not known for crashing or anything. I didn't assume he was using Google Chrome because it crashed. Like, I was assuming he was using Google Chrome because it's, like, the most popular browser. And you know, Time here is saying you wish your phone had ad block so you could skip wasting your data when you use it on a YouTube video. Yeah, I know, right? You know, I should probably read this. If you do not hold the star, you shall not ascend to the heavens. Be gone. Can I just do what I want anyways? He says I should be gone, but like, do I need to listen to him? And yo, look at this. It's like a fish. And then over here we have the dragon. What is this, like the Japanese legend of the fish that goes up the waterfall and becomes the dragon? Oh, I already have reveal equipped, don't I? Huh. They glow for a second. Mankind. The power of wisdom. He ruled the earth. That's cool. Power of wisdom, huh? There's an ad block for mobile? Yo, I need to get that. I don't have ad block on mobile. Dragons burning with might, they ruled the fires. Fish. With cold courage, they ruled the water. Cool courage. Bird. On the wings of truth, they ruled the winds. Okay. That's cool. I guess. Am I supposed to... Yeah, Felix has it. Yeah, the mithril bag. That had something in it, didn't it? Or no, the mithril bag had the Mars thing, and I already lost that. Well, I don't think I'm supposed to do anything here, but if I can't do anything here, then what else can I do? I don't have any prompts to, like, do anything. So what did you do, Dragon? Yeah, you're fire. Alright, so let's try to use... Nah, it's just not gonna work. Let's try one of the other ones. Oh, with the power of water, yeah? So, like, if I water something, maybe, it'll be cool. I mean, I doubt it, but I figured I'd try. Yeah, I can't do it here, yes? Yeah, it would give me a prompt if I was supposed to do something. And do something with the dragon? No? Okay. You know, Doomsday... Oh, you got all the rare blades? Oh, congrats, man. And, Time here saying, my friend just messaged me on Facebook saying I just got banned from a group for suggesting running pure support bagpipes in Monster Hunter World. Yo, there's bagpipes in the game? Yo, now I have to play this, Monster World thing, man. Or Monster Hunter World, there we go. Yo, I'm all about bagpipes. It sounds pretty cool to me. Yeah, like, I have, both Irish and Scottish, heritage. I've never used a bagpipe before, but I think it's cool. So if I could be in a game and I could fight with a bagpipe, Best to believe I would, man. Gotta honor my ancestors. Yo, those super bosses are no good? Yeah, Tinstalker was saying the same thing. He says all the bosses, or like he didn't say it to this effect, I'm like paraphrasing like pretty strong, but like effectively he was saying that all the super bosses in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 are... How did he phrase it? Essentially he said they're all pushovers. They're just really easy. Which is a shame, that's not what I would consider a super boss. Neosina says, I want to save for Monster Hunter World. Heard it can be difficult, but logical enough for anyone to make sense of. Yeah, no, I've never really played any of the Monster Hunter games. I played a demo for one of them on 3DS, and I didn't really have much fun with it. I was like, I don't really see the appeal here. But I've been told the demo's like really, really bad for like teaching someone how to play the game and like, you know, showing off the more enjoyable aspects of it. So, and a lot of my friends play the game, so I'm gonna take their word for it. Still trying to get good. Yeah, I have no idea what the game wants me to do here. Alright, let's get some heals going. The Time Hero says, I'm getting Monster Hunter World as soon as I can afford it. Yo, that's cool, man. Like, cause for me, like, I can just buy games, but it's like, I should, you know, really prioritize the games that I buy, cause like, I don't have all the time in the world. Also, I'm not rich. Like, I can't buy all the games. And so I have to decide, and it's like, okay, you know, like, when I finish Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I'll be much more likely to want to buy another game. But while I'm playing Xenoblade, there's not a lot of reason for me to buy something new. I don't know if I'll go into Monster Hunter World after Xenoblade. I'm just thinking about it. Gotta be something I can do, man. I just don't know what it is. I don't know, let's just try all of our Synergy here, yeah? Start with the newest ones. Yeah, I didn't blaze this, did I? Well, it doesn't matter if it did. The nurse says, I wish I could enjoy Monster Hunter. Yo, fair enough, man. Yeah, I played the demo. It seemed okay. But again, I'm told the demo's bad, so I don't know. You know, the last Belmont saying, so how'd you like Tales of Symphonia overall? I loved the game. I really did. Like, I love the combat so much. I love the story. I love the exploration. Like, I don't know, it's just a really, really solid game. I mean, for me, like, to really enjoy a game, like, all you gotta do is give me an interesting system to play around with. And that is exactly what Tales of Symphonia did. Like, you know, once you get to those later levels and you can do all these crazy combos and stuff and summon these really powerful, what were they called in that game? Are they just summons? Well, they were like aspects of elements. I think they had a specific name. But yeah, I was summoning like Undyne and other like mythical creatures. It was pretty cool. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, the combat system, man. That's the number one reason, more than anything else. I mean, I really like the story. I like all the characters. Like, playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, like, no offense to it, but playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 makes me appreciate the characterization. Oh, I can go this way, I didn't notice. It makes me appreciate the characterization of Tales of Symphonia so much more. Like, there's definitely, like, some anime-ish tropes in, Symphonia, but the characters are still so much more realistic than, like, XC2. It's like Lloyd, man. It's like Lloyd, like, he's so stereotypical, like, main anime protagonist. He's dumb, he's, well, yeah, he's received as dumb, and he's, you know, really stubborn, he's really gung-ho, like, he wants to just go do things, he's not very patient, and he fights for his friends, you know, he's very, like, anime main character, but at the same time, like, he's so emotionally intelligent, like, he really understands, like, he's not very observant, like, he's definitely not observant, But when he does notice things, like he can put things together that other people won't see, like how people are feeling. Like, I really like that about him. Like how he was able to talk to, what's her name? What was the girl? The blonde girl? The chosen one? Colette. Yeah, he's talking to Colette, and, you know, she's so worried about turning into this angel. And he's like, you know, it doesn't matter, like, obviously he was wrong, but he's like, it doesn't matter, like, what you become. Like, you can have all these different titles, but at the end of the day, you're still Colette. I mean, again, I'm paraphrasing, that's not exactly what he said, but that was the effect. And he does that with other characters throughout the game as well. Like, Colette's relationship with her father, because, you know, again, that angel guy she thinks is his father, and he's like, no, you've had a dad, like, you know, you've always had, what's-his-face? I think it was, like, Henry, or... I want to say her dad's name was Henry, I can't remember, though. But yeah, I really like stuff like that, man. Lloyd had so much depth to his character, and all the characters were like that, really. So I like that a lot. Versus Xenoblade Chronicles. Like, Mithra, like, I like Mithra, but it's because I like her stereotype. She's a very tropey character. She is Tsunade, or, no, that's not the right word. I was corrected before. It's Sue something. Doomsday told me last time. I forget. It's Sue something. When they're like all angry and, you know, they don't get along with everybody, they're so cross, they're openly aggressive, but secretly they just, you know, they really care about all of their friends, and they do want to be more feminine, but they just don't act like it. Yeah, that's her. She's just that trope. She doesn't feel very unique. And like, Sheena is like that to a degree in Tales of Symphonia, but again, she has so much more going for her. Tsundere. Yes, that's it. Tsundere. That's the word I was looking for. So yeah, like, Sheena's a bit tsundere. Like, she's, you know, notice me, Lloyd. But nah. Even with as much of a bully she is to Lloyd once she joins the party. Is that Firebird rezzing him and I'm not, like, paying attention? Was that what was happening? Was he rezzed twice? It's like, I thought I defeated them first time, and then he was still there. And then he was there again. Yeah, I could just beat him in 4 attacks, right? Or, I'm not sure, I'm suffering from grief. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was mashing A while talking to chat. And let's see. What do I think the final boss is going to be in this game? Hopefully not a dragon. I assume I gotta fight the 2 people from this place. I don't know why they're not lighting the lighthouse or why I'll have to fight them, but I assume I'm gonna have to fight those 2. Oh, wait, what did the text say? Felix, check the ice. A shaft of ice is poking up through the floor. Okay. Can I finally use my fire powers? Pretty cool. Can I blaze? Nope. That didn't beat the ice. What about bursting it? Break down the ice. Nope. What am I supposed to do here? Hey, Firejin, you know what's up? I mean, you've been here for a while, I assume. You know, Pyro saying plot-wise seems fine. The dialogue writing inside the plot has gotten worse. Oh, Pyro was saying the demo seems pretty accurate to me. You feel like a slug trying to take down a beast 5 times your size and speed. Got you. Are you talking about the 3DS demo? I assume you are. Yo, the quote ad, what is the final boss going to be? Hopefully not a dragon. Yeah, no, I really hope it's not a dragon. And oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Because yeah, you used quote ad with a lowercase, and I was like, it doesn't work with lowercase. And then it worked, and I was like, oh yeah, I took the time to add in that you can use it spelled, whatever, yeah, capital A or not capital A. Since so many people made that mistake, I might as well just put that functionality in there. It makes more sense to do it that way. Finally reading random bits and pieces way out of order, yep. Yeah, what you mean, man. You can count on me. I'll read it eventually. Just usually from bottom to top. Yeah, hopefully I answered the last Belmont's question. I went into that for a bit. Alright, do I beat him in this turn? Because if I beat him in this turn, that Firebird is definitely rezzing him. Yup, that Firebird rezzed him twice, dude. What is that? It's ridiculous. The Fire Genie knows what up. He doesn't tell me, or he doesn't to mess it up. He doesn't tell me what it is, so that'll mess up. Either way, the Fire Genie and me, we don't get along. You know, Time Hero saying the game isn't just giving you enough Wind Gen, too many Fire Gens. Yeah, that's the whole game, man. It's just Fire Gen, Fire Gen, Fire Gen. Like, just think about it, like, what's her face, Jenna? Like, Jenna this whole game has had access to all of her healing spells. I definitely didn't get that, like, you know, relevantly recently. It was definitely just all game heal, 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 because I got all these Fire Gen, which give me access to all these abilities. Only had some Wind Gen for poor Sheva. When does Sheva get to cast spells? Never gets to. Alright, let's heal. Definitely heal. He doesn't want me? Oh, okay. I was confused what you were trying to say. I couldn't figure it out. I got the idea, just not what the little words were meant to be. Oh man, what am I supposed to do? I don't see anything here, man. It's just dead end after dead end. There's gotta be something here I can do, man. I just don't see what it is. Yo, one Firebird's not just gonna res the other Firebird. Right? I don't know how this works. Let's see. Oh, he just defended? That's it? Okay, well, that's fine. That works. I'm cool with that. Regen dance. Yep, and it's back up. You know, if we could beat this a little bit faster. Oh, I'm still haunted! Shin is still haunted. I even said that earlier, but I didn't even think about it. Like, I could go, you know, fix that. She doesn't have to be haunted. You know, we'll come back to this dungeon in a second. Let's not be haunted, yeah? Nobody likes spooky ghosts. Let's get out of here. I don't want to be haunted when I'm trying to fight against hopefully not a dragon. And yo, quote 57, I'm not lost. I just don't know how to get up there. Exactly, see, you understand. Not lost. Just don't know how to get up. And, I probably should, take the sword off of Isaac, but I'm not gonna take the sword off of Isaac. He's gonna go into the final fight cursed. I haven't learned my lesson. I mean, you would think I have. I know it could possibly end up going really, really badly, but I could also hit them really hard. My super powerful attack. Where's the church at? Every place got a church. Where is it at? Let's get rid of this spooky ghost. There it is. Nah, no hidden items. Oh, whoops. Yeah, nah, nobody needs to be revived. Repel evil. Yes, make the spirits go away. Yo, 50 coins, talk about cheap. Yo, 50 coins for one no more ghosts. Feels good, man. How much? Okay. Yeah, I'll hit the end while I'm here, too. No reason not to. Where's the end at? There it is. You know, Time Hero says, I think you actually need your whole team to be cursed for the final boss. I mean, maybe that's the trick, you know? Maybe the boss loses to people that are cursed or haunted. Yo, Nura with the PogChamp, yo. You did it, man. We got rid of the spooky ghost. Never bother us ever, ever again. Wait, let me check. Are there any items here that remove curses or, Aunts. I don't think there is. Yeah, no. They didn't come up with a new item. Alright, we're gonna return to the dungeon. And now that, you know, I've stepped away for a second, I'll have a fresh perspective. Now I'll go in there and obviously figure out what I need to do. Yo, you're so full now? You finished your Burger King, Senna? Yo, man, that's a lovely feeling. Like, cause like, I like, you know, just eating delicious food. Like, that's cool and all. But like, if I'm really trying to like enjoy myself, like say I have like some sort of snack, right? And like this snack is like so delicious. What am I don't know. Let's imagine I have like a bunch of chocolate, right? The most delicious chocolate. I'm not gonna start off by eating the chocolate. That's the wrong move. I'm gonna eat anything else. It can be like rice, it can be like a sandwich, whatever. This is the wrong way. But yeah, I want to be mostly full. Not completely full, but mostly full. And then once I eat the chocolate, it's so much higher in a sense of satisfaction. Because I'm not eating just to like get rid of the hunger, right? I'm there really mostly just to enjoy the taste. And so I'm not going to eat the chocolate as fast as I would if, you know, I was starving. But yeah, no, the sensation of being full is a good sensation. Yeah, here we go. Yo, you gotta hop out, yo, do what you gotta do, man. No worries, Senna. Who said Burger King and didn't bring some for the rest of the class? He says, you know, Vinks, food tastes better when you're hungry. I mean, like, I don't know about that. I think it's an individual thing. For me, when like I'm hungry, like I'll look at something and I'm like say I'm not hungry, right? I'll look at it, I'm like, I don't want to eat that. And then I'll get like really, really hungry and I'll look at it, I'm like, I still don't want to eat that. It's like I'm hungry and like this, I could make this like real fast, but nah, I'm not feeling it. I'm just really not feeling it. You have to be pretty hungry before I'm like, okay, whatever, there's nothing else here, or this is too much effort, like I'd have to clean this and this to be able to do that. Nah, forget that. Okay, I'll eat this thing I don't want to eat. And like, yeah, it's the same thing, like, if it's something I really enjoy eating, and I'm like really hungry, I'm just gonna eat it really fast, and I'm not really gonna taste it. Like, if I had a huge bucket of curry chicken wings, and I'm like, what's the word? Ravenous? I'm just gonna go through it really fast. I'm not gonna enjoy it as much. But like, say I have a side of rice, I can eat that, and then, you know, that doesn't really, I don't know, it's just something that's there. I mean, I like rice. I don't dislike rice. But once I eat that, then I eat the curry chicken wings. And I mean, it's different then because it depends on the size of the food you're eating. You have to balance it just right. You don't want to get full on the rice because then you can't fit in the chicken wings. You gotta do it just right. What am I looking for? Pound. There we go. We're talking about taste. Well, I mean, that's just me, man. Like, when I'm hungry, like, I just eat things very quick, so I don't taste it. Like, I'm so focused on just not being hungry that it's like... why did I target the Minotaur first instead of the Firebird, which can literally just bring him back from... Yeah. Don't do that. Yo, culinary art with Vinks, happy to help. And Time Hero saying, I enjoy pizza so much when I'm really hungry compared to when you're not. But to be fair, you always enjoy pizza? Yo. I mean, that's the thing though, right? Like, for me and like chicken wings, like if I'm like hungry, I haven't really been eating anything that day, I can eat so many chicken wings. So it's very likely that I'm not gonna have enough chicken wings to like make me fully sated. Versus like, say if I'm ordering a pizza and I have like a whole pizza, I cannot eat like all day and then get to that pizza. I probably won't eat the whole pizza. Like, it depends on the size of the pizza. When I was younger, I could eat a whole pizza. I can't do that as much anymore. Not quite. You know, clearly I use this magma ball and its mere presence. Nope, I can't use that here. How do I melt the ice? How do I melt this ice, dude? I'm gonna do something here, I don't know what it is. It wants me to do something. Well, let's cycle through all the abilities. Something will do something. Here's how the final boss is going to go, says Resident Psychic Doomsday. It's going to be a dragon, just because Vanks hates dragons. It's going to lose Mia to something stupid. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be a dragon. They've done that already. And they've also already done a magician, so it's not going to be a magician either. Gotta be something else. I don't know what it's going to be, though, man. That's beyond me. I haven't the faintest clue. Maybe, like, Cerberus will turn into a... Well, I guess there's only two of them, so it'd be a two-headed dog instead of a three-headed dog. And a Hydra is essentially a dragon, so I don't think there'll be a Hydra either. Yeah, I don't think Hover's gonna help me here. Yeah, I'd rather use all of my abilities and just do all the things wrong than not use all my abilities when I have the answer. Even if I don't know what it is. I was kind of hopeful on that pound. I was feeling it. Yeah, I already did Burst and Blaze. I'm sure it's not Ply. Double freeze if you freeze the freeze. Okay, yeah, that wasn't the answer. How could it not be? I doubt dousing the ice will do anything. And nurse says final boss is the magician and the dragon fused. Yeah, nah, Doomsday did make that reference when I beat the Star Magician. He was like, yeah, now you get to fight the Star Magician Dragon. And I said, don't you dare say those words. How dare you? How dare you say something like that? Star Magician gave me so much trouble. The only thing that's given me as much trouble as the Star Magician was the dragon in Golden Sun 1. He's like, yeah, Star Magician Dragon, that is rude. Like, how do you see someone go through a traumatic experience like that and just make light of it? Oh yeah, so you're having trouble with that Star Magician, but what if I was a Star Magician Dragon? No, you don't do that. It's a terrible thing to do. Let's use Trimmer. I'm sure that's the right thing. Oh, come on, how do I break this? Lash, clearly. I mean, there are no ropes, but I don't know what to do. Grind, that's what it is. Wait, what? It didn't even, like, have an effect? Normally... Oh, okay, there it goes. And... Oh, it did work! Why didn't it not work the first time I used it? Did I press the wrong button? Oh, there's a crack in the ice now? Well, I did something. Or since I'm still rooting for a gravity bat dragon? Yo, that would be pretty weird. And yo, Time Hero says I'm rooting for 2 Star Magician Dragons. Oh, y'all are mean people. I hope you know that. Y'all are mean individuals. Neo Doomsday says, don't worry, Vince, the game won't be able to hand, or wouldn't be able to hand a Star Magician Dragon. Yeah, nah. That's too much, man. That's too much. That's like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I'm sure there's a Yu-Gi-Oh card that's like Star Magician Dragon. Get out of here. Your 3,700 attack ritual monster. Or no, I guess it would be a fusion monster. The Star Magician Dragon. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of things. You got synchro summons, fusion summons, ritual. I doubt it would be Pendulum. I could see it being one of those XYZ summons, though. Yo, if they ever put XYZ summons into Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, I'm going back into that game so hard. I'm telling you. But that's probably not today or tomorrow. Yeah, I think they still haven't done Synchro Monsters, so that's probably like years away. Or never. Probably never. Star Magician Dragon X Vinx. OTP? No, man. No. I don't like that at all. No, thank you. No Star Magician Dragons. Keep those to yourself. You know, Time Hero says the 2 Star Magician Dragons have a second phase where they fuse into a way stronger one. No, man. The double-headed Star Magician Dragon? Oh, man. No. Or no, it wouldn't be double-headed, it would be twin-headed. I think that's the proper terminology. Either way, I'm gonna veto that idea. And then summon a dozen ads. It just wouldn't even be possible. It wouldn't even be possible. Like, cause just think of all the trouble I had with the Star Magician, right? We spent 5 hours on that guy. I don't remember how many hours I spent on the normal dragon itself, but it might have also been 5 hours. It might have also been 5 hours. But without a doubt, it was too much, man. Was Burst the right spell? Yo, fantastic. But what about a dragon magician? Yo, how about no more dragons, no more magicians? Just because we flipped it, you know, Star Magician Dragon and, the Star Magician and the Dragon, and we're flipping it, and then taking out the Star for a Dragon Magician. I mean, is it literally like a dragon, like with a, like, wizard hat and, like, a wand? Or, what is, I don't know, maybe. If he's literally using a wand, and he doesn't, like, swipe anything at me or send comments from outer space, and he doesn't spawn anything, I'll think about it. I'll definitely think about it. I'm doomed when I fight the final boss. Yo, as long as there's no dragons, we'll be fine. I'll only be worried if it's a dragon. It says, no, wait, I've got it. Vanks is going to fight Karsten, what's his name? Agashio, I think? And then he wins, and they fuse into a dragon, then after that, Satoros and Minardi come back from the dead, and they fuse, and then you fight them, and then the Star Magician returns and keeps reviving them. Oh god. Oh no. Oh. How do you even come up with these horror stories, dude? How do you do that? Like, I can see that right now, man. Golden Sun, the terror of dragons, rated M. No thank you. I don't want to play that game. Game sounds awful. Time Hero says, it then summons rainbow balls that have 4 turns each and can do everything the other balls could. So yeah, just instantly restore full HP, give the dude a shield so he can't take damage. All of them deal lightning damage to everyone in my party. And they can all explode, dealing like nearly half my HP to all of my characters. It doesn't get any more unwinnable than that. If all 4 of them choose to explode, because I mean they're taking turns, so technically they don't have to, you know, all explode on that turn. They could just use 4 purple effects that turn, which would also probably kill me if all... Wait, no. Probably not. But if they all 4 explode, definitely. I'll definitely die. Absolutely. Alright, says you've played Skyrim, I'm sure it would just be the other Dragonborn. Oh man, how do I get down there? I want to get to where the treasure is, but I don't see how. 1 treasure for me, please. There's nothing here, man. Can I, like, teleport between those 2 things on the floor somehow? The Sparkle Magician and his merry band of undeads? Nah. If the game's Golden Sun, I don't want to see a magician. The power reveal. That did nothing for me. I guess I gotta go this way. Oh, it goes even longer? It's all the way over here, man. Golden Sun, the Dragon Age? Oh man, no thank you. Keep your dragons to yourself. Rated M for monstrosity? Oh, jeez. Look, just because this is the Mars Temple, it has, like, a sigil of a dragon, It's got that dragon statue right there, these dragon faces. Don't worry, none of that means anything. It's just, you know, they just really want to play up the fire. The boss is not going to be a dragon. Not going to be a dragon. How do I get past you, my friends? Can I, like, douse you up and then we're, like, good? No? Can I just walk through? Ow. It does not appear to be the case. I see why I could, go all the way to the left now, though. Makes sense. Doomsday says, in other news, I've heard that there's something extra that happens if you fulfill a certain requirement. Yeah, I know there's like something you can do if you get all the gens. I don't really feel like doing that. If I beat the game and I want to play it again, then like maybe. Outside of that, I don't think I'm gonna go for it. How do I get past you, my dude? It's like, it's got that one square there. It's like it wants me to push something there. But I didn't see anything to push. The dragon statue itself? Can I push that? One way to find out. Where's that? Thing is, you need all the gen from GS1 as well? Yeah, I didn't get all the gen in GS1. Ow! I thought it was the statue itself that was blowing that out. I didn't realize. But yeah, I definitely did not get all the gen in GS1. Doomsday says you can get all the GS1 gen in GS2. Yeah, like, I definitely got a gen that I'm pretty sure is from GS1. Oh, not all of them. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright, let's try that again. What am I looking for? This. It's 1 or 2 from each element? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Flashes from GS1? Wait, Flash? No, Flash is the firewall. That was in the Magma Rock. Unless you do Magma Rock in GS1, I don't think Flash is from GS1. Gosh darn it. This looks fun. It'd be a lot more fun if I stopped getting burned by these dragons. You fail and you start over? Awesome! I know, right? It's so good. It's so much fun. Oh boy. Here we go again. Oh man, I love the fire. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to try again, guys. But man, it's the best right at the very beginning part. Doing it again. The best. Okay, let's wait that one out. Here we go. And move, and move. Oh man, you move that dragon at the speed of nothing. Whoa! Yeah, no, that thing just doesn't move. Oh, wait, no, no! Oh my goodness, I was too greedy. I thought I could get out of the way in time, but I just, you know, did not. You're not sure if you can get all the gen? Yo, according to Ashandai, you cannot get all the gen from GS1 and GS2. As Ashandai is far more familiar with the game, I would definitely believe Ashandai. Wait, no. No. Failure, my old friends. Yeah, we get along, man. Me and Failure, we don't stay too far apart. I mean, I know some people are into that. They're like, yeah, nah, you know, long distance relationships, that's fine. Nah, me and Failure, always together, man. Almost at the 50-hour mark. Oh no, I was greedy. No. Oh my goodness, it's just the statue moves so slow, and I'm like, yeah, no, I could get one more push. And I'm just completely wrong every time. But that's fine, I'll just take this one. The fire doesn't push me anywhere. Alright. Here we go. Round 2. I can get 2 pushes. That's it. No more pushes. Yeah, you can use good old... Oh wait, no, that was too early! That was too early! I moved it too soon, he was still right there. Good job, me. I gotta find some patience. Every time I'm not patient, I gotta do another circle. So impatient. You might have to move to your laptop before I clear this room. Yo, I got this, I got this. We're clearing the room this attempt. Are you ready, Pyro? Here we go. Easy peasy. We're gonna be nice and patient. Patient is the name of the game. Alright, so we're gonna put this here. Wait till the fire gets there. Get our 2 pushes in. Alright, 1, 2. Wait for it. Average playtime is apparently 30 hours. Yeah, I don't believe that, man. I don't believe that. 1 bit. Alright. No, don't get me. Alright, move this over here. Catching on fire seems to be the name of the game. Yeah, man. It's a golden sun catching on fire. That's the game. Not the Lost Age. No. Yeah, Let's Play Slavery Vinks, are you going to continue with JRPGs after this? In Xenoblade? You should definitely play Final Fantasy IX, and I feel like you said you have never played it, and that is a crime. Yeah, like, I've technically played Final Fantasy IX. I had the game when I was a kid. I, lost the game. I have it now, but I lost it when I was younger, in the middle of my playthrough. So unfortunately, I kind of stopped playing it. I got out of the like first town or whatever, and then like I think there was like a spider or it was a flower. I don't know. There was something I fought, and Vivi had to cast magic onto like the Night Dude sword. Like that was pretty much the tutorial sequence for that, and that's where I stopped playing. I'm pretty sure I wasn't very far into the game. I don't know, I think we were in a forest? I don't know. No idea. I was doing something, that's for sure. Alright, so how do I get over there? What's the secret? And, let's see, Time here saying, sounds about right. Vanks has 20 hours of getting lost, yo. Gotta get lost, man. I'm pretty good at that. You're describing the first boss in the game? The very first? Oh, okay then. Well then yes, that's how far I made it in the game. Again, I was a kid. I played the game 1 time, and then I lost it. I didn't know where the game was, and then someone sent me the game later. And I have it now, and I just never went back to it. Alright, what do I still don't think I can interact with that in any way. But there's something I have to do here. There's something I do that causes the dragon statue to breathe fire that destroys that ice thing there. But, what is it? Is it this? Oh yeah, that's right. Lane. There we go. Well, it's got a crack in it. That's a start. I'm sure I can burst it down. A Malboro? I don't think it was a Malboro. But again, like, how old was I? 10? I must have been 10 years old. So, I don't remember. Man, I forget how old some of these games are. You know, I must have been 10, because I was definitely, like, around 13, 14 when I beat 10. I was definitely age 13 or 14. I wouldn't say I was 13. Because if I remember right, when I turned 14 is when I started playing online games. Wait, no, I think I played Final Fantasy X after I started playing online games. And I was like, oh wow, I forgot how good a single player experience was. Last Place Slayer says, Venks, you play the game for like 30 minutes tops, unless you spent 40 hours playing the card game and minigame within Final Fantasy IX. Well, I can definitely assure you that I absolutely definitely played the card game. I don't know if I was good at it at all, but I definitely played it. I was really into Final Fantasy VIII's card game, and I even had like the actual physical cards for Final Fantasy VIII. So yeah, I played the card game a lot. That is not reveal. Dragon! I mean, I see it's here, but what do you want me to do with it? What does it do? What was the point of coming here? Do I gotta blaze again? Show my fire prowess? No? What is this doing? What does it do? Why is there a magic circle here that I can only see with reveal? What does that accomplish? How do I activate the magic circle? Hover. Oh no. It's a teleport pad? Oh man. Yeah, it doesn't seem to work. It's rusty. You know, Pyro saying, I'm assuming a Marlboro or whatever oh yeah, I already read that. Last Place Slayer, anyways, Final Fantasy IX is great and you should play it. I definitely will play Final Fantasy IX. Absolutely. But I'll probably play Final Fantasy I first. Because I really like Final Fantasy I. I have a lot of nostalgia. It's been a long time since I've played it. And I've never completed the PSP version, which I believe has 2 unique dungeons compared to the Dawn of Souls version, which I think had 4 unique dungeons? Or no, was it 2 in Dawn of Souls and then 2 in the PSP version on top of that? Either way, there's unique content that I would like to experience. Alright, so yeah, this is all the way back. I don't want to go all the way backwards. This has to be where I go. Everything else is a dead end. Yeah, Doomsday says it appears the optional concept is not going to happen since you can only get one of each gen missed in GS1. For each element? Yeah, that's pretty close to what Shandai was saying. Wait, did I go in here? Oh, there's another thing. Okay. I didn't see this door over here. Don't have a teleport synergy? No, I don't have any sort of fancy teleporting synergy. No siree. Yeah, this is a casual blind playthrough. Like, I don't know where any, like, super rare items are. I mean, I got my Dark Blade, that was cool, but, like... Yeah, no, I don't know what the optimal things are. I'm missing plenty of Jin. I'm sure I'm missing all sorts of items. Probably lower level than I should be. I've gotten lost in this game, like, 50 million times, because I don't know where anything is. But yeah, that's just where it is, man. But yeah, no, we've made it here. As lost as I may have been, all the confusion, we have made it to the Mars Lighthouse. We're gonna save the world. We can do this. I've been complaining about for a while not being able to teleport to towns I've previously visited. Yeah, like, I've been wondering, like, why can't I ever teleport? Like, I was expecting it in Golden Sun 1, and that never happened, and I was like, okay, no teleport, that's weird. Though to be fair, like, I never got a boat in Golden Sun 1, right? Or did I get a boat? No, I'm pretty sure I walked around everywhere. Yeah, Golden Sun 2, you get a boat, and then you can fly, and it's like, well, the next logical step is, teleporting. But, nah, I never got a teleport. Yo, is that a cookie? Yo, who deserves this cookie? I'm gonna give it to Mia? I kinda wanna give it to Isaac. I'm gonna give it to Isaac. That's what it is. You know, Aura Alcon? You know, it's forgeable? Is this not the final dungeon? I thought this was the final dungeon. You know, last week's Larry says, I feel like Final Fantasy IX is a lot like Wind Waker. That when it came out, people didn't like it very much, but over time, people's opinion of it keep getting better. Yes, I would agree with that. Again, I haven't played the game myself, but I've seen that, because, you know, I've obviously talked about Final Fantasy a lot. A lot of my friends are into Final Fantasy. And, yeah, I know there's a lot of people that are put off. They're like, oh, man, like, why are they going, you know, backwards? Like, Final Fantasy VIII, you know, the characters were so well detailed, and now they're giving us these little tiny characters. It's like, well, to be fair, you know, they kind of look better. Though to be, I also like Final Fantasy VIII's characters like quite a bit. I really like that game, which I know a lot of people don't like, and it's no Wind Waker. People still don't like Final Fantasy VIII, but yeah, no, I've seen a lot of people turning around for 9 and being like, it's like one of the best games. Yo, I'm ready to fight a dragon? Nah, remember? There's not gonna be a dragon. There's no dragons in this dungeon. There's a lot of dragon imagery. There's definitely not gonna be a dragon boss. That would be silly. They already did a dragon boss. They did that in Golden Sun 1. You haven't played this in 10 years? Yo, it's all good. No worries, dude. You get it when you get good? Yeah, I guess. Yosinus says, I like Final Fantasy VIII? Yo. There we go, I'm not alone. Feels good. And although its storyline could be a tad better in the sense of making it more of a mercenary school rather than just a school, yeah. Like, they obviously, you know, it has a lot of influence from, like, older anime, because, like, it's so weird, like, it definitely has an anime influence. But, yeah, like, you look at anime now and compare that to Final Fantasy VIII, like, the similarities aren't really there, but you look at older anime and you can see some things. Oh boy, slip on sliding around, let's go. How do I get to that water gen? What is your secrets? Gotta be a way to get him. If I just maneuver around enough, I'll eventually bump into him for sure. Don't know how yet. Which direction am I going to bump into him from? Who knows? Oh, you didn't complete it because it was too difficult? Yo, the game's definitely not super easy. And also it depends on like how you level. If you level in a certain way, because like the enemies scale with you. So enemies generally are a lot harder if you level up versus if you don't really grind at all. If you don't grind, you'll have a better time. You saw the ending online years ago though? Yeah, that's fair, man. That's good. I wouldn't want to spoil it for you. It's going to take a while. We'll get there. Another ice puzzle for me not to solve? No. We got this. I'll solve it any second now. I just gotta find, you know, the way. Once I find the way, it's done. All done. Don't know what that way is. You know, you didn't complete Final Fantasy VII, but you know the general story. Saw bits here and there for 7 as well. Same for 10-1, 10-2. Alright. There's a long history for the games that I've beaten and not beaten, but we can do that fast. Do I need to do anything with this dragon? No, I don't think so. Yeah, let's see. I've beaten 1, I've beaten 2. I've barely played 3. I've barely played 4. I've probably made it about halfway through 5. I've made it more than halfway through 6. I've beaten 7, I've beaten 8. I've barely played 9. I've beaten 10. I played 11. It's an MMO, you don't really beat it. I've never played 12. I beat 13. Oh yeah, 10-2, I've never played 10-2. 13-2, I tried it, I was like, meh. At 13-3, I played the demo, it seemed cool, but I wasn't going to spend $60 on the game. Not interested. Alright, okay. Let's just focus, yeah? Clearly, if I'm like on here, right? Like, if I'm gonna get it from the right side, I have to get it from that crystal, or that rock? I don't know. From that block over there, and then I can move left into him. But how would I know? If I was like that, I would already have access to him if I was coming right that way. So I have to get to him a different way. And I like, get into that divot over there? On the left side? No. Don't think so. I don't think so. Yo, you're doing 12 now? Yo, that's cool, man. Yeah, 12 randomly, recently came to PC. I definitely want to check that out at some point. 13.3 was just trash and they changed the gameplay so much you hated it? Yo, rip. Yeah, no, I didn't like 13.1. I didn't like 13.1 at all. But, I'd like the demo for 13.3. I've heard nothing but, well, I've heard a lot of mixed opinions. I'm told 13.2 and 13.3 are better than 13.1. You know, Time Hero saying, yeah, we all gotta suffer in pain watching this and can't do anything about it. Okay, nah, clearly the way you get to this gin, right? What you do is, 13.1 was good in the sense that the story was complete. I mean, I wish you just didn't have to read all the books, or the journal entries. That would have made me enjoy the story more. There was too much foreign terminology, and if you read the books, then you'll understand the terminology, but until then, you're kind of left behind. Where do I go? What do I do? I'm so confused. Yeah, no, there's no way to get down there. If I were to get there, I'd have to bounce from over here, but the only way to land on that would be to already be there, so that's not what you do. Yeah, no, I don't think I get it from the left. I don't think I get it from anywhere. This looks impossible. Maybe the solution is just to go in enough circles that the ice melts? That's probably a good idea. Like, what can I go off of to, like, bump into this guy, dude? Moonwalking melts the ice better? Oh, okay. I'm not the best at this. We'll get there. I have it? Nah, man, I have no idea. I don't see it. Nah, I don't see it, man. It's like, I want to see the way to get to him, but it's like, nah, that's impossible. One of these rocks has to lead me somewhere useful. It's just like, I mean, obviously you can't approach him from the left. You can't approach him from the bottom, right? Because it's like, there's no way to get there. If you could get there from the column the gen's from, you would get the gen. And then if it was to the right, like, no, there's that rock in the way. There's no going down there, so it can't be from down. So then it would have to be from the right, right? But, like, how do I get the left of him from this right side, yeah? Nah. I could get onto that rock over there, maybe, but it's like, I would have to be on the same thing with it, and if I was somehow moving into the right to be on that rock, again, I would already be on the road that the water gen is. So, it can't be that. But maybe the other rock, if I could somehow go into it, but like, oh, my hand's way too close to the webcam. Yeah, if I could go into that rock from above, or yeah, from down here and move up to it and then go left, I could get it. But like, I don't see how I can do that. Nothing that like really stops me. And like with these rocks, the way they're placed, I can't like get in there. There's no way to go down. Yeah, no, I don't know how I would do that. It's pretty impossible. So what else can I do? Yeah, no, I don't think it's possible to get it from the right. But from above, I don't see that either. I don't see the up path. Looks pretty impossible. Sounds like a plan? Wait, the only plan was that it was impossible. Larry says, Mario Rabbids has a lot of this type of puzzle. Oh, does it? That's cool, man. Now, how do you get it from the right, man? How is that doable? You definitely can't do it from above. Oh, there's rocks in the way. I mean, if there was some way to, like, get into, like, that divot there on the left side, but you can't do that. Rocks in the way, man. And even then, like, I have nothing to stop me with. Do that in the first place. Something has to lead somewhere, right? I don't see anything that leads anywhere meaningful. You know, you mastered ice puzzles back in Pokemon? Yo, that's good. Wouldn't want to not. Yo, Kumidrin saying my worst troubles in this game were long maze dungeons like Air Rock. Yo, Air Rock, I spent more time there than I have any other dungeon for sure. Which, like, the worst part is like, I solved all the puzzles and I just didn't go into the right room. So that was, very silly on my part. But yeah, no, I like the design, but man, I definitely got lost. Oh, man. You're sad you only found this tonight? Yo, it's all good, man. I mean, you know, we don't always put on, like, ice skating streams. Sometimes, you know, we do it. It's like, alright, guys, you know, it's 2 a.m. What do? We ice skate. But yeah, nah. Don't want to miss out on that. How do I get to him? There's gotta be a way, dude. Like, it feels like it has to be that rock right there. But how would I get up there? Nah, it can't be done. I'm sure if I just keep moving in random directions enough times, I'll eventually bump into the direction I need to go. Certainly. Certainly. I don't know, if I pay more attention to, like, where places take me, maybe I'll find something, man. You know, I just don't see where I can go that's, like, useful. Yeah, I can go back to where I was, can leave the room, can't go right. I can really only go down. That's the only meaningful direction from that rock. This rock, I can go over to that rock to the left. I can go all the way up. What does that do for me, being up here? Ah, nothing. Yeah, I figured as much. And then I can go down. That doesn't do a lot. And have access to all of that. Regardless, can't go left. Yeah, right, just takes me back here. I don't think there's anything good with that rock. Alright, so it's gotta be somewhere else. Is it like this rock? I mean, left again just takes me to the left wall. Oh, it takes me to where this dragon thing is. Oh, can I move the dragon statue? Is that what it is? That has to be what it is. I can move the dragon statue, I bet. I bet that's what it is. How do I get back over there? I need to get on that rock on the right side. No, I can do it this way. Let's see. And the dragon is moved. Oh wait, it's all the way on the left side? That wasn't exactly part of the plan. But maybe that works? Alright, I just gotta get in there again. How did I do that? I was doing it before. Oh, there it is. But yeah, now I can stop right there, and that takes me to this rock. Oh, and then I can do that and do that. Ha ha! Too easy! They said it couldn't be done, that it was impossible, that Vinx would ice skate forever. They were all wrong. I might be exaggerating a bit on what they were actually saying, but we did it. It makes so much sense now, man. Just had to move the dragon statue. Easy peasy. As usual, I was doing a puzzle without looking at all the pieces. That's usually how I do, man. There's so many puzzles in this game where I'm just like, okay, I need to do this, this, or that, but like none of these, this, or that, these three things don't help me accomplish this. This is impossible. What do I do? And I just stare at those three things forever, man, trying to figure it out. And it's like, oh, there's a fourth thing. That's what you're supposed to do. But yeah, we got Bomb, who revives all downed allies. Hmm. I mean, do is cool and all, but I think we should swap. Oh no, I lose 5 agility. Oh man, how will I ever make up for that? Feels good. Alright, moving on. That's the funnest way to do puzzles? Yo, got to. Aren't I trapped forever if I go down here? And nope, I got a teleport stone. Let's go. That's where you get the teleport stone. It's in this dungeon. Alright. Where's that at? Yo, Jenna, if you would like to, have the power to teleport. Yo, 1 teleport, please. And away we go. Ah, that's how that works. That's pretty cool, dude. Alright, so where was the invisible one that I had to reveal? Is that over here? I don't remember. Oh wait, I should have healed. Rip. Yo, bomb, more like boss? Yo, really nice to have that Jin for sure. You know, actually while we're here, if you would use Ether, that would be great. You know, last place later saying, speaking of Pokemon, how is Charizard not a dragon? Wait, yo, give me like 2 seconds. There we go. You know. Ta-da. I don't know, man. Like, look at that. Like, he's got, like, what are those? The wings of, like, a lizard? There's no way those are dragon wings. Clearly the wings of a lizard. I know many lizards with wings. Yo, Jenna the Equip Master, yo, she does what needs to be done. She's got she has Pound, Burst, and Teleport. Those are the handy abilities of Jenna. I mean, it feels like something I should give to Sheba, but nah, her inventory is pretty full. So we're gonna go ahead and not do that. Yo, Time here saying, speaking of Pokemon, how have I still not found that shinier Articuno? Yo, good luck with that, man. Wishing you the best. Oh, I have to go all the way around again, don't I? I don't know if this statue is gonna stay in its spot or not. I doubt it. Didn't remember because of all the extra teleport gated content? Yeah, it's all good, no worries. You know, Doomsday Sinks. Vinx was definitely celebrating solving an ice puzzle instead of randomly finding the solution. Oh geesh. Yeah, no, we're all good. That's just a little bit of fire. Not gonna bother nobody. I mean, I kinda, you know, I take whatever, man. A win's a win. That's the world I live in. A win is a win. It's like, oh man, you only beat this guy in this fighting game because, like, you accidentally did this and it sets you up to, you know, win. Okay, cool, man. But you're not even as good as he is. That's the only. You're just so lucky. Okay, you say so. That's fine with me. Yeah, that's my outlook on everything. You only beat that puzzle because you like fluked your way through. You just kept trying things and then you got it. Yeah, I don't care, man. Like, I can have like this genius moment of inspiration, or I can just wiggle around. I don't care, man. In my book, a win is a win. That's all that matters. That is move and not reveal. I'm not picky when it comes to wins. I'm really not. What am I looking for? Reveal. There we go. The first time I've solved an ice puzzle? No, I've solved every ice puzzle that I've come across in this game, otherwise I wouldn't be here. Kinda how it works. Teleport, there we go. rather than moving around randomly until you happen to find the exit. That's still beating the puzzle, man. If you get through, you did it. That's how it works. If Tales of Symphonia has any ice puzzles, you'll be sure to show me the way. What do you mean, if it has any ice puzzles? You're in my stream saying, Vanks, you need to do, or you know what you need to do, blah blah blah. You never shut up when I'm doing ice puzzles. You were there. You were there when I was doing the ice puzzle. Alright, use Wish Well. And a Wish. That should put everyone at good health. Do I want to go down? There's nothing here! But if we reveal the truth, I'm sure we'll find all the things. Don't remember every ice puzzle I get stuck on? Yo, I was not stuck! I beat Tales of Symphonia. I obviously solved the puzzle. I solve every ice puzzle. All the time. Every time. Easy peasy. Yo, to get stuck implies that I did not get past it. You have to work on your implications, man. Is there just far too many to remember? Ask Time Hero. Am I doing Tales of Symphonia? Nope. Unfortunately, you've already missed it. I did Tales of Symphonia, what? Let's see. When did I start Xenoblade? A month ago? So I beat Tales of Symphonia like 1 month ago. Maybe like slightly less than a month. Valkyrie mail. Who wants this? But Valkyrie, that's... Oh, I hear Valkyrie, I think girl. But no, all the boys but Ivan are down to wear it. I mean, obviously it's just because it's male, like it's armor. Yeah, you can have it, Isaac. Yeah, we can swap out the dragon scales. She can hold on to those. Alright, what do I do? Oh yeah, I need fire to do anything with that. I don't just have this magical fire I carry around. I mean, I literally can cast fire, but not with my field abilities. I mean, I have Blaze, but nah, I need a fire source. Where do I find it? Yo, what is the encounter? Oh yeah, that's right. I wear a lyric cap. It increases the encounter rate. I need to use a void if I want to not fight a monster every 5 steps. There we go. Valkyrie equals female. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The difference between the recent ice puzzle and all the other ones? This one was actually impossible? Well, I mean, you're saying like I've never solved an ice puzzle before. I definitely have. But a lot of ice puzzles, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of ice puzzles, I'll just kind of be talking to chat, and I'll just kind of move around, and eventually I get there, and if I can do that, that's fine with me, man. But if I can't do it, then, like, obviously I'll try a little harder. Like, that's just me in, like, any video game, man. I'm not a tryhard. I try exactly as little as I think it takes to succeed. If I can mash A to win a fight, I'll just smash A. It's a lot easier to reach chat that way. Lyric cap for life? Yeah, we do have that lyric cap. Yo, don't worry, I'm not looking for your approval on the ice puzzles that I've defeated. I'll be fine without it. Yeah, no, some people are way too, what's the word? Extreme. It's way too extreme, man. They can't take the pleasure from the small victories of life. It's a shame. It's sad. Oh no! Why? 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 What did I do to him? Just out of nowhere, okay, you know, I'll just walk this way, and then nope. Enjoy getting blown up by a thing. Oh, that's a fuse, isn't it? I didn't notice I was like running against the clock. No one told me, man. Ah, oh, jeesh. What was all that about? Yeah, rest in peace of Void. Yo, Rex? Yeah, nah. I had no idea there was, like, time of the essence. I wasn't paying attention. Again, I was just talking to chat. I didn't see the thing on the wall. I wasn't trying at all. I was just like, take 2 steps, pound, blah blah blah, take 2 steps, blah 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 blah. And then there was a fire thing on the wall. And if I had been paying more attention, if I had been more observant, I might have seen that. But, guess how observant I was. Like, if I was rolling a perception check, I'm pretty sure I got the nat 1 on that. But the real thing is, I didn't even roll the perception check. Didn't even roll it. What? Now why? I just teleported into the room. Get bodied. I mean, it's not a big deal. I wanted to go this way, obviously. Alright, let's use move. You were doing exactly what you said you do? At least you're consistent? Gotta be consistent. That's important. So how do I get back up there? Yo, Kumadrin? Oh yeah, I already read all that. Look, video games are really, really difficult, you know? It's not my fault, like... I mean, yeah, I did play older RPGs back in the day, but nah, man, clearly I've been indoctrined by, like, all these new modern RPGs. I'm not used to these old RPGs where you have to, like, try to do things. Oh, man. It's just, it's terrible, man. These games with their terrible design, such bad design in these old RPGs, you have to try to do things. You know what? I think the design's so bad, I bet that if I died and I didn't save, I bet I'd lose all my progress. The game's just that bad. Oh, man. So, why is that so slippery? Could it imagine being, like, not slippery instead? Such bad design requiring effort? I know, right? Like, the game, I should put the game in, just like Final Fantasy 13, and it should just beat itself. Like, all I have to do is hold forward and press A for the auto battle to kick in. But it doesn't even do that. Like, I have to do things. I'm just one guy, man. I'm not like some crazy dude that spends, like, 50 million hours on one game. Nah, man, I'm just one dude. I don't have the time for this. Give me my... Like, let me just buy the loot box. That gives me the Dark Sword without the curse. I can just beat the game, man. It's probably slippy because of the ice. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's probably, like, oiled up or something. I bet, Cause yeah, it was Karst, and the other person, they came here first, so obviously they, like, trapped everything. Definitely what it is. Not because it's ice, that's silly. Why would ice be slippery? Time here says, maybe the reason Vanks is so prone to getting lost is because he's been blind this whole time and can't actually see. Oh wait, no, this is going backwards. I don't want to go backwards. It was like, I remembered being knocked down, and I was like, well, I don't want to do that. But that's where I came from. So let's not go that way. I've only spent 350 hours on XC2. Don't you think that's a bit much? Okay, I can go across this way. And yeah, I'll just stop right there, right? Yeah, as long as you got something to work with there, it's fine. Easy peasy. Oh, no, you can't jump off of ice. I got a little excited. Little excited. Nagashio? Wasn't that the name of the other guy? Wasn't it Karst and Nagashio? It was something like that. It was something with the letter A. I don't remember to be exact. I know the girl's name is Karst, that's for sure. Alright, so, duh, you just go down a little bit. I was just so excited, I just instantly went right. A soul blade, oh, that sounds so cool. Is it better than what I'm using? No, the weapon I have is the strongest weapon in the game. That's what I was told. Let's see if they were right. Is that a tie? Are you telling me I can equip this and not be cursed? Yo, the DLC actually exists! Yo, take this antidote, buddy. Yo, no, I'm gonna take that. Did I equip it? Oh yeah, that's right, I can't unequip it because it's cursed. I have to go to a church to do that. Well. Never mind. There you go, Felix. That's for you. Dang, not a mimic? Yo, they can't all be mimics. I can't go back. Can I? No, I cannot. Enjoy falling down. It says, sometimes Vince wanders all the way back to the start of the dungeon before he realizes he's going the wrong way. Yeah, it definitely depends on the dungeon. Like, some dungeons, like it really depends on how it's designed and how much I'm paying attention. Because, like, if I'm really not paying attention, then it almost always works. Like, I almost defeated the Minotaur before the firebird there. But yeah, if I'm not paying that much attention and the dungeon really looks the same, there's not, like, a focal point that I can really use to point me in the right direction, then I'm gonna desperately get lost. I don't know which door leads where. Like, does this rope take me forward? Does this rope take me backwards? Like, if I ever have to backtrack, which a lot of the dungeons do require backtracking, and there's no, like, focal area for the dungeon, I'm gonna desperately get lost. Generally. Magma Rock wasn't too bad. But again, it did have, like, a lot of. It's like it had multiple, like, sections. You continually descend, and each one had that, like, one really big room where it's like the lava goes here, and you had all these different rooms you could go from that room. So yeah, like, it had multiple focal points, and that made it a lot easier for me. I mean, again, it took me a little bit of time to get around, but that was because I didn't understand the puzzles, not getting lost. The dungeon was pretty good with the focal points. And yo, Kumadrin saying, Dark Sword is not exactly the strongest sword, depends on how you measure that. And Soul Blade too? Okay, yeah, someone told me they were the strongest sword, so I was just taking their word for it. Obviously, I don't know, because I've never beaten the game before. When discussing optional equipment be spoiling? Uh-oh. Nah, I'm sure that's easy, whatever it is. Won't be a problem. Easy peasy. Yeah, it definitely depends on, like, what optional things we're talking about. Like, I'd rather not be told what, like, the strongest weapons in the game are and where to get them. But at this point, if you're like, there is something stronger than the Soul Blade, that's fine, like, that's cool. But if you're like, nah, you need the Ultima Sword, and you gotta go to Angel Islands, and you do this and that, and that's how you get it, and what are you doing in this dungeon? You need to leave and go get that. That's pretty hardcore backseating. Alright, and then what? I just use Burst? You know, Time Hero says, as I've said, Banks needs a mental cartographer to help him with mental mapping. It would be nice. It just has to be dragons. It's always dragons. And it's 2 of them. It's 2 dragons. Nah, I'm sure. This isn't even like the main boss fight. This is just a baby boss fight. It's gonna be super easy. I also have this new Odyssey spell. I want to see what it does. I'm not scared. Super not scared. It'll be fine. But just in case, I'm gonna use a cool aura and a wish. bound and cannot move. Fantastic. Alright, let's try that again. Yo, Senna saying, alright man, I'm off. Ciao. Yo, peace man, thanks for coming by. It's always nice having you here, Senna. Alright, we're gonna use Odyssey again. It's gonna actually work this time. Get the second impact, full damage. They kinda hurt a little bit. I won't heal on her. Oh wait, but they are fire. Can they be debilitated? Or no, I'm gonna go specifically with the Impair on the left one, since that's what I targeted. Yeah, can drop defense bound again. Like, is there something about boss fights? Is it like a boss fight thing that makes the curse, like, go into effect more often? Yeah, I don't have Odyssey anymore. Alright, Ragnarok it is. It's so annoying. Alright, double Impair. No, it didn't have an effect that time? Interesting. Alright. Wait, did he not attack again? Does he ever get to attack? Yo, his defense is returned to normal. What? I just impaired him! Oh, wait, I thought the guy... Oh no. I'm still waiting on quartz. Alright, whatever. Ragnarok. Resist. Get that Impair going again, I guess. Yeah, let's just use a normal wish instead of wish well. I'm the master of talking to myself. I don't try to. Alright, 379 damage. Feels good. Yeah, oh my goodness. He's gonna continuously get rid of my gems. Yeah, Odyssey's just not on the table. Did he get, Isaac? Yeah. Is what it is. Alright, let's try a Destruct Ray. Serpent Fume's still not gonna do anything. Oh, I have a Searing Beam now. I mean, they're fire elements, so it's like... I mean, I could always just swap her out. Let's do that. She's kinda useless. Piers? Or Felix? Yeah, Felix. Let's go ahead and impact him too, yeah? Alright. They're not really doing too much damage to me. I feel pretty comfortable with this fight. This is nothing like Star Magician. At least so far. We'll see. I don't know, maybe they'll throw out something crazy. Well, there's the break. Strength returns to normal. How much for that? Your Rising Dragon, specifically on Mia. 287 damage. Alright, so if they focus someone, it's not the best. Yo, there's my Odyssey. But you go for the high impact, or no. Living first. Yeah, should I specifically ward Mia? Nah. It's gonna be broken, so I should just go for the resist. Yeah, you Ragnarok. And yeah, let's go for a Wish Well. Ragnarok. 243, and there goes the Odyssey. I've never seen this spell before. You know, Kumadrin says, oh, you've done Star Magician? You'll have to go watch that at least? Yeah, no, Star Magician was the last stream. Oh, man. That was, like, it took me 5 hours to do Star Magician. 1 hour in a previous stream, and then 4 hours in the stream before that. No, did I go till 4? No, it must have been 2 hours then. It must have been 2 hours. It was 1 or 2 hours. Maybe it was only up to 4. But yeah, no, I spent a lot of time trying to beat that stupid magician. We eventually got him. My goodness, was it a struggle. I eventually got a strategy that worked though. Yeah, that Thunder's not doing the damage I'm looking for. Oh, wait, did I use Shine Spark instead of the other one? You know, Kumadrin says, I've got lots of free time. You have a stream on for noise while you game. And Magician's kinda nasty. Yo, Magician... He was really nasty for me. I did not approve of him too much, I can tell you that. Ah, jeez. I just died. Over and over again. And, like, the worst part is, like, I would spend, like, 40 minutes on an attempt. Like, 40 minutes on, like, you know, from me starting to fight him until he knocked everyone's HP to 0. It would take 40 minutes for that to happen. Because, like, I had a good setup. I didn't have the longevity to survive. But we adapted. We adapted, and we figured it out. Some of the figuring out happens, like, during the middle of the last fight, but our foundation was solid. Magician is kinda nasty, one of the hardest bosses. And yeah, 30 through 35, that's pretty low for Magician. Yeah, no, like, I'd say the average of my team, like, if I were to put them together, it was probably about, like, 34. It's like, I think I had, like, a couple of people that were, like, 36, 37. I also had some that were 29. But I leveled them up to 31, 32 on the time I finally beat them. So that was good. But yeah, it's just, you know... Because, like, with, like, Felix and his crew, like, they were fine in their levels, but Isaac and his crew, they were so underleveled. Strats start at level 30 for that fight? Yeah. And, you know, Kumadrin saying I did lots of stuff at least partially overleveled. You maxed your level eventually? Yeah. Yo, having a higher level is always nice. And these guys are actually giving me a lot more trouble than I thought they were going to. I mean, I'm not going down yet, but, like, really thought I would have had this by now. You know what, yeah, instead of using Destruct Ray, let me get those high impacts going. Or should I specifically use impacts? I mean, it'll cost 2, so yeah, I might as well high impact. It's more effective, especially since I don't know if Isaac's going to get his cast off. Alright, go, Ragnarok. Yeah, these dragons can't live forever. The power of Odyssey. I love that animation, it's pretty cool. And Wishwell. He could have targeted Felix, that would have been... Oh, Meteor Blow. Oh, why do we gotta use meteors, dude? Yeah, no, this is a more substantial fight than what I was expecting. Ow. That really hurt. And there go my resistances. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. No, we should definitely have at least one resist, I think. And now, we're gonna take out the first dragon, and then everything will be great and dandy. And... dandy. +1? Yo, maybe, we'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna die yet. Ow, ow, ow. You know, watching harder fights go like this is weird for you? Yeah? Oh, Isaac's got 683 HP. He's gonna be fine. They're targeting the wrong person. Should I get another resistance, or... Yeah, I'll go for the other resistance. It's weird, they're not using that ability to get rid of my Jin now, like they were before. They're dealing more damage. Alright, so we're +2 on resist. Flame Breath. I'll live through that. Oh, my style's just way different than yours? Yo, I am like the suboptimal king. Like, oh man, that really hurt. Okay, yo, let's take Sheva out for a turn. I want to, like, really heal these people. Yeah, Odyssey, Full Aura, Ragnarok, yeah, Wishwell. Okay. But yeah, like, essentially my strategy is just to, like, I don't know, I really like using Ragnarok in Odyssey because it just looks cool. And then, I have Mia. Mia's my preferred healer. I didn't want to use Jenna, and there we go, we knocked out a dragon. See, it's all downhill from here, man. Easy peasy. Oh, you just use the heck out of your Jin? I mean, yeah, I really just like looking at flashy abilities, so I could do that. Yeah, I could use Eclipse. Let's use Eclipse. That's 3 Venus and no, 2 Venus? And no. It's like wind and okay. You switch to Sheba. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Venus is involved. So you do that. You do this. You also do that. Wait, what can you do? Yeah, do that. And swish wall. Alright. Eclipse is great. Yeah, I want to say it's like 2 Venus and 3 Jupiter for Odyssey? Or Odyssey. For, Eclipse. You know, Odyssey is pretty. Yeah, it really is. Mia best healer? Oh, yeah. Like, I enjoy having Jenna as a healer, but Mia, man. Oh. I like her quite a bit. I mean, Piers is okay. I didn't see him doing any AE healing. Oh wait, do I have... Yeah, that's right. Yeah, just use your Ragnarok. It'll be fine. You use Breath, I guess? No, I don't need that. Oh yeah, use that. You can get a Synergy back. That's a good gen. And yeah, I think we're solid, dude. This fight's done. Fight's all done. It's 3-2? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 3-2. And then it's 4-2 for the water one I got after I beat the Star Magician. That's 4 water and 2 Venus, I believe. I can look at it. Now, let's see, Eclipse, yeah. Oh no, it's 2 water, not 2 Venus. Azul is 3 Venus and 4 water. Mixed it up a bit. Yeah, no, I'm looking for Eclipse. That's 2 Mercury. Whoopsie doopsies. Whoopsie doopsies. Alright, Sheba, if you could take a step back. Yeah, we'll have her on healing duty. So that, you can do her stuff. Meh, boo. For most water summons, yeah. No, I was kind of disappointed because the Star Magician fight was so hard. And I'm like, this summon is going to be like the King of Dragons, or it's going to be like Ramu or Garuda. It's going to be some super powerful summon. Nah, not really. It's, last I checked, it didn't do as much damage as Eclipse did, and I'm like, what? I don't know if I'm like doing something wrong. I don't know how like the stats for all that stuff works. Like what affects the damage output of your summon, or if it's like a set amount thing. Alright, yeah, one more water gen. Yeah, either way, I used it and I was like, I'm pretty sure I've seen Eclipse do more damage. I don't know, it could have been what I was fighting. Maybe it just had a higher defense. He didn't give a great summon for his difficulty? Oh man. It should have been so much better. Alright, here we go. This is the turn of truth. Go. Wait, where's he at? I did it, right? Where's Eclipse? I lost him somewhere. Yeah, Mars, Mercury, Venus, Emat, Flora. Oh, there's Eclipse. Wait. I don't have any of the wind ones. What happened? I thought I used those. Oh, I switched her out. That's right. Whoops. I knew that. You took Sheva out? Yeah, I forgot. Whoopsie doopsies. Wait, now what? Yeah, 2 water, 3 wind. Oh, I'm down 1. Alright, breath go. I don't care, just do the thing. Oh, she can't even heal. Alright, yeah, you defend. Yeah, I don't like using Jin too much in Golden Sun 2, because like in Golden Sun 1, just summon. That's all I did. Every single turn for the entire game, except against the final boss. The final boss, like Satoros Minardi, and then the Star Dragon they turned into, that's like the first time I stopped just spamming summons. I spammed summons the entire rest of the game, but Golden Sun 2, not quite. Alright, here we go. Eclipse. You know, get that high impact there to increase my Ragnarok damage as well. Oh, he has a healing aura? 117. Yo, get out of here, man. Yeah, no, like Eclipse. Like, I was expecting to summon, like, Eclipse, dude. Something cooler than that. It's like, it doesn't get better than this. Like, the water one. Oh, and look at that. 971 damage. That's what I'm looking for. Feels good. But yeah, let me get Granite back. Yeah, you just Ragnarok, and you go ahead and wish everyone well. Yo, Kumidrin saying, all I did for the end of the Golden Sun was level up till you had Pure Wish. That's fair. I do not have Pure Wish. Up, strength returns to normal. Rude. So rude. Yo, Felix is getting pretty low on that Synergy. Oh, but I got Odyssey. Let's do that. You know, I'm gonna impact him directly. I want to see the damage. Yeah, do I have any gen that return Synergy? Nope. That's fine. I just do a normal wish. This guy's not doing the damage he needs to do to be a threat, and I'm bound to cannot move. Of course, the turn I specifically impact Isaac would be the turn you can't attack. You know, the boss is focused on healing itself. That's fine, that works for me. I will wreck him. And then, what do I want? I want, yeah, just use my gen again. There are better summons in Eclipse, but it's the easiest pretty one. Yo, the animation is amazing. I was very disappointed in the animation for the water one from the Star Magician. It shoots out some bubbles, you know? And I'm like, you gotta do more than that. I need a bit more from you than bubbles. For how hard it was to get, jeez. Yo, Magica back saying, so if we only talk about the best RPGs, the real question is, what RPGs are we talking about here? I mean, mostly we're just talking about Golden Sun, predominantly. Yo, there's quite a few really good RPGs. Got, what, like the Suikoden series? Tales? I don't know, there's a lot of good ones. Yeah, we're good, man. This dragon, as soon as it runs out of HP, which would be any moment now. Yo, Murder Maid saying, man, I haven't played this game since the 7th grade. Oh, yo, I knew it. I knew it was them. I knew it was them. Why am I lying here? Wait, I think I remember. We were going to light the beacon. But the lighthouse was frozen. We wandered lost inside, trying to find the Eyrie. We must hurry. If we delay, Prox is destroyed. It's no use. I'm absolutely drained. Can't even stand. And the cold. Why am I so cold? We of the Fire Clan are meant to be immune to the cold. Feel the cold too, Karst. I'm afraid we're going to die up here. I feel it now. Long dark sleep creeping into my soul. Wait, I think I remember. The Eye told us that we lack the will to go any farther. The Eye. I remember now. Felt its gaze pierce me to the core, and all went black. That's right. I remember fighting against Felix. I do too. Was it a dream? An illusion? Felix, is that you? Yeah, that's me. Yo, you haven't played Tales of Symphonia yet? You don't know what it's about? I mean, I don't want to spoil it. The story's pretty cool. But, yeah, it's a typical RPG. Gotta save the world. Ancient civilization and stuff kind of thing happening. They, you know, were doing bad things. They said stop doing that. And now we're trying to make sure we keep stopping doing those things to keep the world safe. Again, I don't want to go too into the story. It's pretty cool. You just gotta play it. The combat's what really makes the game, though. And Magic is saying, I'm feeling painfully undereducated in this subject. I don't know any of the names you just said. I think being banned from video games till 16, 17 really set you behind. Yo, rip. I mean, like, because I was definitely trying not to, like, just say, like, the main ones. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of good Final Fantasies and Dragon Quest. So there we go. Gotta feel, you know, part of the club now. Amazing. and our luck hasn't entirely run out yet. Felix, we must complete our quest. Please, you have to light the beacon. We can't even stand. We're in no condition to go on. Light the beacon for us. Please. We'll need the Mars star. Go on, take it. Please hurry. If I can just see the light of the beacon, I'll know that I haven't died in vain. We're counting on you. Okie dokie. You who hold the star, open your heart and listen. If you wish to reach the heavens, give your star to me. I don't know. I'm gonna save first. That sounds a little dangerous. Your hand is so warm. People have such warm hands. I'd forgotten. Alright, well, we gotta read minds before we, like, get out of here. Like, there's no way I'm not doing that. I'm so cold. Colder than I ever thought possible. All because Mars Lighthouse remains unlit. I have to stay alive. Long enough to see its light. So tired. Fog is rising before my eyes. No! Can't die until the beacon is lit. Yeah, don't worry, I got it. Space for you to place something. I wonder what I should place here, guys. Could it be the Mars star? Oh, it is. Final Fantasy, you know that one? You and your fiance played 15 and you loved it? Yo, I have 15. It's on my desk. You can't see it from where the webcam is. I have the game. I bought it a year ago. I've yet to play it. I am forever ashamed about this. I want to play the game. I mean to. And after I beat this, I'm going to play Final Fantasy 1. But then eventually, I will play Final Fantasy 15. So do I just leave the lighthouse now? Are we all good? Did I do the thing? Or was that just giving me access to get to the top? Probably what it was doing. I should talk to them one more time, I think. Cheerfully okie dokie? Yep, that's me, man. I got this. I will save them. Yo, Carson misspelled villain. Yo, gotta spell correctly. Alright, let's get that avoid going. Will it be off stream? Will it be an off stream game? Oh, 15? I don't know. I might play it on stream. Okay, so I clearly haven't done whatever I'm supposed to do. Let's follow the lava. I'm sure it'll lead me the right way. How close am I to beating the game? Am I as close as I think I am? Or should I save this for tomorrow? Because it's already 3:23 a.m. I normally stop at 3. But I think I'm at the end of the game, so I'm pushing it. But if I should let it go, then yeah, please let me know if you guys know. I still got 20 plus hours left? Are you serious? This isn't close to the end of the game. The final lighthouse. Are you serious? Tell me you're serious. I'll cry. Where am I supposed to go? There's gotta be a up path I can do now with the fire, but no love for Garrett? I like Garrett, I just, you know, I really like the team of like Isaac, Sheba, didn't forget her name, Jenna, and Mia. Like that's my top tier team right there. Huh. Like I'm just going backwards. I don't see anything new. Should I just like leave the dungeon altogether using the teleport spell, or is it like something I can do now? Oh wait. Yeah, go into status. Move you over there. One teleport. Totally didn't forget her name. Nah, man, nah. Me and Jenna were tight. Never would have forgot her name. That'd be so rude, man. You know, it'd make our connection not look as strong. I really hope I'm going the right way. I mean, all the like dragons are like red now. Were they always red? Maybe. I don't know. Wait, I had to go this way to get up there, didn't I? Might be a little bit lost. Skinna is obviously super important. Can't remember her name. No, I did remember her name, remember? Like, we were all there. We were all there for that moment. Oh yeah, this is it. Up! Yep, there's the shortcut. Shortcut. Not really painful fire. Clearly, I'm at the end of the game. Just gotta get to the top of the lighthouse. Do I use this or do I go down here? I don't know! Great shortcut? It was the best shortcut. Was I here before? What was the point of this? Did that do something? I don't remember being here before. Like, I just walked from here. What was the point of that? Clearly there was something there and I just don't remember it. Now which way? This way? No, I need a void. I should have made the third Golden Sun game for the Wii. Maybe it would have been better. Yo, whatever they want to do, man. I'll play Golden Sun. These games are pretty cool, man. Did I... No, that's right. I got the teleport stone up there and it took me down here. This way? Oh, there's that guy there. I still can't do anything with him, right? Yeah, I don't see anything to do. Where's Pound? Do you have it? Yo, no handheld for life? It wasn't too bad? Yo, I need my handhelds. How am I supposed to like that? What did getting the lava do? We all have our wrong opinions? Yo, everyone can have wrong opinions. Yeah, I did this before already, didn't I? Oh, I guess I didn't. Alright, guess we're going this way now. Can I just, what, burst here? You have to, like, go up the stairs. Okay. You know, Magic is saying, hey dude, are you much interested in, stream community, stream teams and such, or not so much? I mean, I'm technically part of a stream team, but they're very inactive. I kinda fell out of that, like, as far- wait, did that not burst it? I can see the crack. Clearly you can, like, get in front of it, can't you? Yeah, you can, okay. What was I saying? Like, for me, as far as, like, networking and stuff goes, I more just kinda know people. Like, I know some people that play, like, that speedrun certain games. I know people that, like, play RPGs. And I just kinda get to know them, and we're not technically a community in and of ourselves, but, I mean, we do everything a community does. We're just not Twitch official. So I guess it depends on how you look at that. Oh hey, the fire gen. I mean, that's cool, but I really like fire gen. I just more wanted to know how to progress in the game. Depth perception for the win? Yo, I've definitely messed up many puzzles. Wait. That was weird. He wouldn't, like, fight me until I talked to him from the right side. But whatever, I'm sure it'll be easy. Yeah, there's a lot of depth perception puzzles in various games I have a lot of trouble with. Because, like, if it's an older game, like, if it's, like, older 3D, like, I won't notice, like, what's part of the background and what's, like, at a higher level or lower level. I get confused. Well, we got the fire gen. Now, if only I knew where I'm supposed to go. Do I leave? Is everything good? I don't know what to do, man. Maybe I need to leave. Alright. No, that's not the right spot. We got this feud guy, huh? Fatigue your foes that drop their synergy. That seems pretty good. Wait, she gets no increases from that? No change? Oh, it's not. Are Increased HP, synergy, and defense. Yo, feels good, man. Yo, Magica says, would you be interested in joining the stream team aimed at networking with other affiliates, working for partner and such? I mean, yeah, I'd be down to check it out. I don't see why not. I'm definitely, not against meeting new people. It's cool to me. Or yeah, definitely, you take out the Firebird first, and then you can beat up the other guy. Alright, so we're gonna leave the dungeon, and then some cool thing's gonna happen, and we're gonna get blasted all the way to the top, and then we're gonna fight the final boss. We're gonna beat it, we're gonna beat the game, and then I can go to sleep before 4 AM. Here we go. Maybe I should heal somewhere in that plane, too. Everybody's HP's a little low. Alright. Let's do it. Alright, so climb the ladder, maybe? Super optimistic you? I mean, I don't know what to expect, man. I have no idea. I've never beaten this game before. I don't know how long it is. I don't know what to expect. Ooh, an apple. Hold on. Who got the apple? Yo, Garrett, it's not for you. Yes. The apple is where it belongs. Alright, what am I supposed to do here, man? I don't see anything. Is there nothing I can do here? Is there something I was supposed to do inside the dungeon? No, maybe I should go further away. Clearly the lighthouse is lit. Look at it. It's super lit. And then I just go back to town and they're like, yay, you saved the world. Right? Only hope left in the world. Got it. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Because, like, I got to the end and it was like, give me the Mars star, and I gave it to him. And, like, these lava things popped out. And I didn't see that lead to anything. I was looking around, I didn't see anything new. I don't know where to go. Oh wait, is this new? I don't remember this, but I also have no memory, so who knows? Yeah, you let it just go do more optional bosses? Yeah, oh yeah, this part! I remember now. If you wish to scale the heavens, set the 4 spirits aflame. Oh no. What's all that then? I'm sure this is super simple and not like 4 bosses after the 2 bosses I already fought. That would be super lame. Being inside the dungeon sounds like a good plan. Maybe a little bit. I completely forgot this part of the dungeon even existed. Remember, I got there, I was like, I probably have to come back here later, and then I just tossed that in the garbage and went on with the dungeon. And when I came back to the main room, I'm like, I've been to all of these rooms, there's nothing to do in any of them. Like, that's always a problem with me in dungeons, man. If I go into a room and I can't do anything there, I don't remember come back here later. I just think, I've already been here, and I don't go back into the room. That is like my ultimate problem. I mean, obviously part of it's that I talk to chat a lot, so maybe if I play Jenna more, I'd remember her. What do you mean? I've never forgotten Jenna's name. I would never do that. I don't know what you're trying to insinuate. And yo, you'll PM me the details? Yo, sounds good. And let's see. Remember what you said about Vinx going back to the start of the dungeon? Yeah, we left the dungeon. We went back to town. I did need to go back to the start here, to be fair. Yeah, we did actually have to go back to the start. Left them to die? Nah, they're still hanging on, man. They gotta see the light. The light of the lighthouse. And then all will be fine. Why are there 4 different paths? I don't want to take 4 different paths. Maybe it's all an illusion, right? And all 4 paths lead to the top. You only have to take one of them. They all have their own unique challenges. That's what it is. It's definitely not a puzzle that requires you to do a thing in each hallway. Nah. They all lead to the top. can take any one of them, and then you can beat the game from there. You don't have to go to all 4. That's silly. Oh, this is just if you fall down. Got it. Okay. Well, it's an ice puzzle. We all know this is my super strength. I'm the best at these. So we'll figure this out in like 2 seconds. Hero says, yeah, that was definitely too far back to the start. And before Binks goes so far back, he's at the start of the game. Oh, man. Yeah, no, I've gone pretty far back in the day when I was like trying to figure out where to go and stuff. But, I never went that far back to the literal beginning of the game, because there's like this mountain you have to go over, and I'm like, I'm not going over that mountain. You can't make me. No, thank you. Alright, what's this? What are we doing here? This is nothing. I don't understand. Backtrack all the way to Vale? Oh. Yo, from Golden Sun 1? Yeah, no, we'll do that. Yo, and Nurse says, Pokemon players should be masters of ice puzzles. I'm ashamed of you. What are you ashamed of? The logic doesn't make sense. Pokemon players should be masters of ice puzzles. I'm ashamed of you. But Pokemon players are the masters of ice puzzles. I do play Pokemon. I am the master of all puzzles, including ice puzzles. And I'm the best. Why do you need it? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. Maybe someone else can like try to, you know, describe what a nerd is going for there. It doesn't add up. Guess I gotta go this way? I don't see anything to do. Oh, I'm on the left side. Oh, I gotta put the ice there? I can do that. And there's fire here. Oh, okay. A fire pipeline instead of a water one. Had to happen eventually, yeah? You know, Time Hero says, well, if all these paths have ice puzzles, then we're looking at a 50 plus more hours at least. Yeah, why do you think that? I don't understand. Alright, so I gotta push that from the bottom, yeah? There's a second one? Oh. That's cool. It's dandy. Or what? I don't need to go back, do I? Oh yeah, there's nothing down there. Okie dokie. Oh wait, what? But what happened to my ice? It was just there! What? Oh, it melted. Alright, hold on. Put that right there. And then, which one do I do first? Yeah, this'll work. Right? No, Vince. The other way. Top one first, then the bottom one. Okay, I got this. I just made a couple of mistakes, but you know, that's the beauty of it, you know? If you succeed the first time you ever try anything, would it really feel meaningful? Nah, you can't truly feel success unless you strive for it. I mean, that's my stance anyways. Literally did the same thing. Well, yeah, like twice. What's the big deal, man? What's the big deal? I like doing things, you know, 2 times. Why stop at 1 time? That's silly. You know, it's like if I eat 1 orange, am I never gonna eat another orange again for the rest of my life? I don't think so. Oranges are delicious, Sonura. Excuse you. I will have another one. Alright. Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. So, but it just needs to be centered, or does it take time? Does not take time, got it. So what did that do? I really wanted to push the bottom one again? I did. It's so tough. Like, you guys don't get it. Trust me, if you were sitting there being the streamer, and I don't mean like, that's offensive. But yeah, if you're a streamer, right? And like you're talking to all your people in chat, it's so easy to miss things. I promise you. Like, you do so many things automatically. It's a real dilemma in the world for us Twitch streamers, man. How do I get down there? Oh, easy peasy. And then I go this way? And Magic says he just wanted to make sure we all saw it. You know, for the viewers. That too. That's also the correct one. Like, yeah, I'm looking out for you guys. Chat, you're being mean? Chat? Mean or trolling? My chat never trolls. Not even with the, like, super troll emote for my tier 2 subscribers. But yeah, I don't think there's any of those online right now. They all went to sleep. But it's all good. Yeah, they do like to throw that up. Oh, this is the top? I knew it! You don't actually have to... Oh, wait. No, gosh darn it. You do. You do have to go to all 4 paths. I had such hope in my heart. What do I do with blue fire? I guess I burn the wall in the rain? Does that work? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I did it. Oh, man. I was so happy. For just that slight moment, I thought I had made it to the top of the lighthouse. It was like I didn't actually believe it in my heart of hearts, but I dared to dream. And then I saw the reality. I was like, we did it, guys. We made it. And then we didn't actually make it, so... Feels good, man. I don't know if you can relate with me on that one. Wait, no, I know a way to, like, feel that experience. Have you ever had someone like, hey, dude, I'm gonna, like, buy some pizza. Would you like some? And you're like, well, yes. And then, you go to, like, whatever place, to get the pizza. You're like, oh, yeah, I changed my mind. We're gonna get Chinese food. And it's like, really? Really, guy? Like, my heart was there. We go to the meeting place. I'm expecting the pizza. Yeah, no, we got Chinese food instead. But why? Yo, multitasking easy. And Magic says AM streamer can't relate because gameplay greater than chat interaction. Oh man. Yeah, there's certain streamers, I won't mention them by name, man. Yo, it's funny, like I'll play a game, right? And like I'll have my live split. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna type this in chat, bam, and I just hit live split, and I wait to see how long it takes them to read what I said. Cause like it's really funny to me. Cause I mean, like, obviously different streamers have different levels of chat interaction, but it especially is interesting to me because the streamer says that they're on top of their chat interaction. So then when they're like, yeah, I'm so on top of my chat interaction, I'm like, yeah, man, it only took you 8 minutes on that one. That's a lot faster than normal. Good job, buddy. But yeah, it's all tongue-in-cheek. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. He's in on the joke. I wouldn't just be mean to someone just to be mean. That's not me. Like, cause I've been there, I've been trolled by chat. So if I'm in a streamer's chat that I know is like trolled all the time, I'm always like super positive. I'm like, oh yeah, you beat the boss, GG man, Pog champ. I'm just gonna, all the Pog champs, all the GGs. It doesn't matter if that was like the easiest boss in the game. Oh my god, how did you do it? You're so good. Like, I go extra to try to make up for, all the other trolls that are in chat. I try to help. And Time Hero says you could almost see the moment hope left Vince's eye. It's pretty sad times, man. It's pretty sad times. Doomsday always trolls me in return. Yeah, see, it's a loving relationship of trolls. Top 10 anime betrayals, no pizza. It's the worst. Immigrant saying, gotta have friends to get pizza betrayed, so no. Yo, rip. But I mean, like, yeah, I guess you can't relate. I'm trying to think of another instance where, like, the pizza's, like, there, and then it's, like, not there. Like, it's just the first thing I go to, because, like, pizza is, like... I should definitely heal Isaac, like, this year, like, in 2018. Probably be a good year to heal him, I think. You're being sarcastic? Yeah, nah. Sarcasm is my favorite way to, like, go about it. Like, usually I can see sarcasm. Like, for me in chat, if you're being sarcastic, like, I can tell, because you put a kappa at the end, like, S at the, like, slash S at the end, or there's a couple other ways where it's like, obviously I'm being sarcastic. Like, if you're like, Final Fantasy 13's a really good game, like, that you can just put with a period at the end. Final Fantasy 13, really good game, period. Obviously I know you're being sarcastic, I can tell from the context, but other situations might be a bit more difficult for me. Life is too short to not be extra? Exactly. I'm everyone's favorite viewer. That's what I want to be, you know, because, like, I see that all the time. Like, when people are talking about, like, networking and stuff, they're like, you should be the viewer that you want to see in your chat. And so that's why I go all out, because I'll never see that viewer in my chat. It's like, oh, wow, you did da-da-da-da-da, PogChamp, PogChamp. Let me make this PogChamp pyramid over here. Yo, you got this time in the speedrun, you're so good. Yeah, nah. Got to. And yo, why is Fizz not set? What are you doing over there? I need more gen. I don't have enough. And how do I break these walls? Can I burst them down? Pizza is love, pizza's life? I'd have to agree. Have to agree on that one. Heal Isaac 2018? Oh, did I do that? You should definitely be healed. It'd be a good plan. You know, Time Hero says, I'm not even a person, I'm a living embodiment of sarcasm and sass. Yo, no, I'm cool with that. I'm definitely cool with that. I enjoy some sarcasm. It's just a shame though, cause cause you know, there's like that direct sarcasm, like again, you know, Final Fantasy 13, like it's a good game, like that's too on the nose. But then, like, I really enjoy, like, it's so funny to me when people can, like, really, you know, they just talk completely, like, dry-faced, they're not really making any sort of show that they are being sarcastic, but they completely are. And, like, you're kind of like, are they serious? Which is, I think that's more like a British, Australian kind of humor, which obviously I was living in Australia for a couple of years, so I kind of got that from them. It's so funny to me, but to be fair, I enjoy just normal American sarcasm as well. I'm an open-minded person. I accept all forms of sarcasm. Roasting Final Fantasy 13, it's not even here to defend itself. Yo, nah, man. It is what it is. This hasn't been set for half an hour? Oh, jeez. I don't know when that started, but you should be set. That's pretty ideal. I mean, I know I do suboptimal playing of games all the time, but I'd like Fizz to hang out with me. And yo, Anura, oh wow, you burst down the wall, PogChamp, PogChamp, PogChamp. See, Anura is the viewer I've always needed. I mean, to be fair, even though, you know, he's playing with the joke with me, he's probably the most positive person in my chat. Like, he definitely doesn't troll me as much as everybody else, and I vastly appreciate it. Not that I have a favorite viewer, that would be everyone's equal. Totally. But, how do I get up there? Like, I made the little dragon thing move around, and that's really cool, but now what? I'm sure there's something. I just gotta find the tile that I can jump on that I haven't seen yet. Go far right side? Yeah, we'll get over there eventually. Yeah, I gotta go this way? I think? Yeah, let's go back this way. Time here says, my one greatest weakness as living sarcasm and sass is people who don't get sarcasm. Yo, man, that stuff makes me so sad. Like, I'll just make this joke and I'm like, oh my goodness, this joke is so good. But, you know, I have to deliver it with a straight face. And then, like, it just goes right over their head. They think I'm just talking to them. I'm not just talking to you. I'm making a joke. But it is what it is. And Doomsday's definitely the favorite. Like, I'm trying to find the, like, rebuttal that's nice. I'm just not finding it. So, you know, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. That's how I was taught. Alright, how do I beat the guy up? Or Blaze, there we go. And, Magica's saying, okay, it's almost 4 AM and I need to get to sleep at some point. Have a good rest of the stream, dude. I look forward to seeing you around another time. Yo, thanks, man. Yo, I appreciate it a lot. I'll definitely check out the DMs, see what's what. And yeah, we'll, you know, have that networking thing going down. And also, I need to get to sleep. But the boss is going to be like in 2 seconds. So I'm going a little bit extra. We're going to get to the boss and it's going to be fine. Gonna be fine. Yo, you struggle not to sound sarcastic? Yo. I mean, I love talking sarcastic, but like, I cannot do it. But I do have a friend that literally, like, he can only sarcasm. That's the only thing he knows how to do. And it's so funny, because like, this girl, you know, is talking to him, and like, she feels not appreciated or something like that. And so he's trying to make her feel better. But she can't take him seriously at all. And I'm like, you realize you're making this worse, right? Oh, man. Because he's not even trying to be sarcastic, but he can't help it. It just happens. I'm like, no, you go over here. I'll handle this. Who needs sleep when you can just get good instead? Definitely me. I would love sleep. Because, like, if I go to sleep, then, you know, I can wake up early, I can get all of my morning tasks done, I can get everything sorted, I don't have to worry about any of my obligations showing up to them and being, like, super tired. And that's definitely a lot better. And then, you know, I'm more likely to eat breakfast if I wake up at a certain portion of time. Breakfast is really nice. It's a lot healthier overall, I think, to have a regular sleep schedule. And yeah, you know, it's all good, man. If you go to sleep, you can dream about the dragon. There's no more dragons. We beat all the dragons. The game's out of them. Alright, this doesn't look like it's the right way. Oh, man. I don't know. Should I? What do you guys think? Because, like, it's 4 AM. I can't go to 5 AM. I can't go to 5 AM. I don't think I can do that. Oh, a nurse says, well, I also need that sleep. I'll catch the VOD or something. Yeah, I think I should save here as well, Nurse. I think this is the moment to be like, we'll do this tomorrow. I mean, I'm sure the boss by itself will take me like 3 hours, yeah? The only downside is, like, I'll save right here, right? I'll save right here. And when I come back the next day, I'm gonna have no idea what I was in the middle of doing. But yeah, no, I'm gonna stop here for the night. You think I should get a taste of the final boss? Nah, we'll do that. We'll do that tomorrow. It could be one beautiful experience. But yeah, I need to get to sleep. The only reason I went as long as I did, because I thought I was like really close. Now I gotta finish this and then 2 other paths, and who knows what I have to do after that. If there's like another puzzle before you have to fight the boss. I'm sure the boss has 2 phases. That's a bit much, so I'll probably, there's no way I'm gonna finish that before I need to wake up. So I should go to bed. I should probably go to bed. So yeah, I'm gonna see if there's any cool people on that I can host. I'm gonna go ahead and do that first. I'm so close. I don't know that I'm close. It's been fun though. Yo, that's good. Yeah, nah, like, I'm just worried because, like, I'm not gonna beat the boss. It's not gonna happen. Not in a timely manner. But, yo, we will come back to this tomorrow. I will start streaming this at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So I mean, I say tomorrow, but time zones. Let me rephrase that. Tuesday going into Wednesday midnight. Tuesday going into Wednesday, like when it hits 12, that is when I'll be playing the game Eastern Standard Time. So more effectively, that's what? Because it's 4 a.m. now. So yeah, 20 hours from now. Wait, no, that's not right. But yeah, because it's 4 now. Add 8 hours. Yeah, that's 12. So 8 plus, yeah, it is 20 hours. 20 hours from now, we will be playing this again. But yo, who am I gonna host? Who is online? We got Super Metroid, League of Legends, IRL. I don't watch IRL. Hollow Knights? That's not an RPG. Is there any RPG players on? I mean, it's a vodcast. I'm not hosting a VOD. Well, I'm gonna host Fail Stream. Looks like he's doing some sort of Pokemon randomizer. Sounds cool to me. Yo, you're gonna go watch Star Magician? Yo. Star Magician's stupid. Let me just say that. Yo, good night. Yo, good night, Time Hero. Good night, Doomsday, Anura, everybody. You guys are all super cool people. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's been a lot of fun. Like, I really enjoy talking to people while I play the video games. And beating all the ice puzzles, because I'm the best at them. And I never get stuck. But yeah, that's gonna be me.